That is another amazing album. How does it feel to be PBN in 2024?
Okay, before I answer the question, I just need to address the crowd. Is that okay? Yep. Okay, first and foremost, thank you to everyone who's turned up tonight. Listen, this was such a last-minute launch party. I was on a flight going to Malaysia, Singapore to do a tour, and then Raps called me, and he says, why are you not doing anything in the UK in terms of album launch parties? We know where UK is. There's a handful of eyes still doing their thing, so I decided, you know what, let me just call some friends, call some artists down, and we decided to host it in my hometown, Wolverhampton. So first and foremost, thank you to Vaal and Vaal, Raps, Harp at Ribby. Make some noise, guys. I want to also give a big shout out to the artists and musicians in the room as well. We never get to see each other, so thank you everybody for turning up. Media as well, Brit Asia TV, Asia Network, and everybody else, man, all the extended guests, thank you so much for coming. Now, what was your question?
You in 2024.
Me in 2024, it's been amazing, a roller coaster. Early in September, I received a doctorate in music, which was amazing. And that was in my hometown, Wolverhampton, from my university where I used to study. And I knew about it kind of early in the year. So I was like, when I receive that, I need to be active. I need to be doing music because that's what I've done, like, you know, since 2009 full time. So I dropped the album Antidote and we're here now celebrating.
Look, I think for anyone who's here, they know about the PBN career. So I'm not going to do too much of a we know all of that. We know it's Wolverhampton. But listen, I think if officially it's 2002, 2003 since you've been releasing music, we know you've been doing stuff before that. But the one thing I love about your career is that you have been relentless in pushing forward that sound of Bhangra music. And what I mean by Bhangra music, that's the music that's born out of the UK, that's been exported around the world. And when it's easy to go, yo, that's trending, I'm going to jump on that. Oh, yo, no, you know what, I need to do something like that. You done that. And that's what this album shows. It just shows that it's you, it's UK, it's Bhangra music at its core, man. Why are you still sticking to those principles? And how is it still working for you? Because you're still touring around the world?
See, for me, I think it's very simple, right? I've made a name. You called it me, actually, hitmaker once upon a time, because I kept on delivering dance floor bangers after bangers, and that's what makes people happy, and that's where you end up. And if you go to a wedding, my catalogue still gets played, so why would I change the formula? Do you know what I mean? I like to be feel-good music. I'm not gangster. I can't do that stuff. Do you know what I mean? About shooting people, killing people, and then you're going to have roti and dal with your mom afterwards. Do you know what I mean? I'm not that guy. So for me, I need to keep it real, and that's why I think I connect with the audience for this song. This album, it's a versatile album. I've got my dance floor bangers on their signature PBN, but I also have done some new stuff as well because, yes, I understand the trends and I want to move with it. I've got new signings and new people I'm working with. So the sound's going to change, but obviously I'm going to stay true to what's worked for me my whole career, you know what I mean?
All right, so let's have a listen to the album, yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to go through every single track. We're going to give you a little clip of it. I want to get Heps's insight into how and why, or if there's any stories about how that track came about. We've got a few of the artists here who are featured on the album as well, so we'll get a few words from them. But the first track, listen, he's a big name, man. The guy's algorithm is wrecking my social media, man. I just see him roasting people on stage, but he's an incredible singer to back it up with. Master Saleem, who revealed that just as much as you are a big fan of him, he's a big fan of you, and you finally collaborated on this one. The opening track on the album, Antidote, is Tunke. The sounds of Master Saleem and PBN on this one, Heps. Let us know a little insight. How did this come back? How did this come together?
With Master Saleem, as we all know, he's probably definitely one of the top 10, I don't know, technically trained Punjabi vocalists in our industry. So I just connected with him. I said, listen, I'm a fan of you. Let's make some music. I had this song banned years and years ago, to be honest with you. And then when I decided to drop an album, this song was PBN. It was just signature dance floor PBN. So I reached out to him and we got it done. Simple as that.
Simple as that.
Right, track 2 on the album. It features the vocals of Abu, and it features the vocals of the living legend himself, Jassi Sidhu, who's here tonight. There's their round of applause for Jassi. And track 2 on the album, it's actually the first time Jassi's doing a duet as well. Let's have a listen to it. It's Romeo from the album Antidote. Nice little romantic one there. Listen, everyone knows you and Jassi have been boys for many, many years.
Jassi and me are brothers, man. We're so tight. We chat on a daily, and he's in and out my house, I'm in and out his house. And I told him I was doing an album, and I said, listen, I want you on the album. Crazily enough, like, we've done singles. I featured on his album. He's never been on my album. So I says, bro, let's just do a song. But yeah, listen, we wanted to have fun and do something different, and it's an album. It's a body of work. So I plan to do 10 dancefloor Bhangra tracks and expect everybody to be happy. It's a ballad, it's R&B, it's Punjabi. It features a brand new female vocalist called Abu, out of Canada, who's apparently cousin sister with Jasmine Sandler's. I heard a tone, I saw that resemblance. I was like, join us on this song. The biggest thing was getting Jassi to sing with her. Jassi didn't mind. Did you do that? Yeah, Jassi heard it and said, she's all right. And that's it. So we done the song, and it's a beautiful first dance. It's a ballad, and it sits so well on the album. The beauty of this album is everybody's got a different favorite song. It's not just one standout, and this is the one that everyone's going to run with.
All right, quick, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dance With Me. So listen, the boys are here. They're here from Manchester. Big up to Metz and Trix. We'll have a chat with them as well. What? There's that line in there, isn't it? There's that line in there. We're giving it old school. We're still wearing the Moschino. We're still wearing it. We're still wearing it. We don't care. We don't care. Listen, heads, an old school garage tip, but it just sounds so 2024, man. How did this track come over?
This one's actually getting such a cool response, and I think it's because it's throwback, and everybody loves throwback. And right now, garage is a resurgence of that sound. For me, again, there's certain people I'm not worked with, even though I've done my career for nearly 20 years. There's certain artists, and Metz and Trix, I've always been fans of their work, UK garage legends. So I was like, okay, it's an album, so I can do different vibes. So I dropped a garage track, and I dropped every old school influence I could on this song. And it's on there. We're dropping the video soon next on that one. So yeah, big shout out to Metz and Trix, legends.
Let's still having fun, man, and collaborate with PBN. I don't think anyone saw that one coming. What was it like to work on this tune and working with PBN?
Yeah, big up everybody inside. Big up everyone for the support. Oh, you're me. You know what? It's crazy because he rang me, yeah, and he was like telling me about this garage track, and like we think we got a banger on our hands, and he was telling me, and I was like, "Yo, just send me the track." Just send me the track. And he just kept going. I was like, yo, send me the track. And then the track landed. And then within the first 10 seconds, you hear a song and naturally you're just going to press repeat. And this is that track. Do you know what I mean? It was a banger, and it had us written all over it. And, it's like where you went back to the point of like pioneering and UK music, and we've had so much influence from North America, and they've done amazing things, but I think what we've done here is like just showcase that we're from the UK, this is our sound, this is our genre, this is our era, and we want to teach the next generation like, yo, this is what we were doing 20 years ago, where it was good vibes, good energy, dancing, raving, and you know what? He has written a banger, and I know that this track is just going to be an anthem in 20 years' time. I know it.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. First of all, I want to congratulate H on the Doctorate of Music. Everyone make a round of applause for the Doctorate of Music in the house. There was a great pleasure working on this track with H. We had a great time. He sent the track over. We started vibing straight away. We wrote a few things, sent it over. He was loving it. He was like, let's get in the studio. Boop. Went to Wolves, wicked studio in Wolves, big up the studio crew in the Wolves, so proper studio vibes. And it was just some what take business, you know what I mean? So, and we was on our way, and we was all vibing, and we have the track Dance With Me. So big up H, big up everyone involved. Thank you for supporting it. I hope you like the trap, It's very nostalgic, and it brings back a lot of good memories for everybody. So respect and congratulations on the album.
Bam, bro. Bam, bro.
All right, so over to tracks 4 and 5 now. This track, but on Answer Desi, There was a track that just blew up. It was amazing. The vocals of the late great Surinder Shinda, and on Antidote, PBN has kind of taken that and just paid homage to an absolute legend. This is Donni Tardi from the album Antidote. PBN and the late great living legend Surinder Shinda. Obviously, his passing is something that I still think people are getting to grips with because of who he is, the icon that he is, the fact that he's one of the voices of Punjabi music, that legitimately one of the voices of Punjabi music. You've worked with him in the past. You pay homage to him on this album. Why did you decide that, you know what, I need to do something, I need to represent?
Honest opinion, I think I was too young when I came across that vocal. This is all orchestrated by Bobby Bajran, man. He's been my day one. For the old schoolers who know Limitless Records, we set up that label in Wolverhampton. He used to do all the nightclub gigs back in the days. But Bobby knows everybody, man. And he managed to get Surinder Shinda to come down to our studio. I was very young and I was still learning music. And that's the way I feel about that album. And we recorded the vocals. He came to the studio and I said, listen, I'm a massive fan of Port Cheptade and Bari Kholke and Punjabi MCs, Mirza. And he goes, oh, you like Mirza? I said, yeah, I love Mirza. I said, we all do. And he said, there's actually a song I recorded before that in India. Doli Chardi Heer Nu Kuriya Tanne Madhya Ranja Heer song. He sang about, I don't know, 3 lines. I said, Padi, call the studio. And in the vocal people recorded.
Round of applause for PBN and for the late great Surinder Shinda. All right, we take it from a legend back home now to Wolverhampton. And 2 artists that you've been working with over the last couple of years. Loads of singles out with them, featuring on this one. Both here as well tonight. Rose Bahar and Anna Heer. So ladies and gentlemen, track 6 on the album Antidote. It is Handcuff. Handcuff from the album Antidote. You're going to make some space for Anna to make her way down. Rose as well, I know. Like, what's it like? There's one thing to be working with guys and girls who are an established name. You could pull them through. But then how important is it for you now to go, do you know what? I need to develop talent as well. It's something you do for a while, but it's now feels like, yo, I've got my team.
You hit the nail on the head, man. For me, it excites me working with new people, special people I can mentor and develop. I did it. Once I stopped releasing albums, I set up a band team, PBN, Bambi, Raj Baines. We had success for 4 or 5 years as a band. After that, I went back to do singles and had a few personal goals to achieve away from music. Coming back to the album, there was new artists, man. There's some new artists that I've not worked with, and they're from my hometown. And I met Rose as well. He managed to come to my recording studio in Wolverhampton. I heard him, and he's just a talented guy. You know, he's a singer, he's a songwriter, he's a composer. You don't normally get all 3. He's got a good image, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this guy under my wing because I'm all about pushing brand new talent. Anna Heer, she's been part of the industry anyway, her father as well. And for me, she's Wolverhampton, and I think she's one of the best Punjabi folk vocalists we've got in the UK. And again, kind of people are not, they're sleeking on her. So I had the chance to work with her on a few songs, singles. The album, it needed some, a couple of songs where I needed a female vocalist. And I was like, I'm not going to go to Miss Pooja. I've done that, the Ashiks and all that. And let's work with some new talent as well. And that's it. Anna, can you play?
So let's have a chat with Anna. Yeah, we don't need Miss Pooja. We got Anna Heer. So, pals, I still like your Pooja. It's all right. We're still cool. But listen, it's... you know, you are a daughter of a legend. You're someone who's been passionate about music for forever. You have worked with Heps before. What was it about this song that made you go, yeah, I need to be on this?
So we connected and we understood each other, and I think he understood my sound, and he got the best out of me. And then when this album was forming, he says, look, let's do something with you and Rose. Rose has got a really good song he's written, and I think it would really suit you. And we got in the studio and we just recorded it. We thought it was going to be a guide vocal, and then how can she be the final?
It's never a guide.
And then, yeah, he's never the guide. Going the guide vocal, but it's never a guide. And then I heard it, and I was like, oh my God, this is actually real current. It's really commercial, but it's also Desi.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always a pleasure to work with him.
Brilliant. And if there's anyone in this building who looks like a kalakar, it's this guy right here, man. Wow, I'm telling you. I could see big things happening here, especially with Heps. Rose, as a singer, as a writer, as a composer, we've heard your songs on the singles that you've done with Heps. What was it about this? It's like a nice, fun, romantic other git. Where did the idea come from to write this in this way?
First of all, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out here. Idea for the song was, it was a single track before, and then all of a sudden Hex came up to me, goes, we should make it a duet. And I think it took me about 3-4 days to get the song done, and then I pitched it up to Hex, and then luckily he was like, yeah. And the first day he was, yeah, let's go. And then Anna was there, and then yeah, that's how it all happened.
It makes sense. And we've got at least 20, 30 songs banked. We don't know which one's going to be the big hit, but we've got it banked. And every time we come to the studio, we lay something down. Do you know what I mean? It says Void, and that's it. And like this song, Handcuff, I don't know when we wrote it or when we recorded it, we just did. And then we heard it, it was like, yeah, this one fit on the album. But the guy's talented, man. So you need to look out for this guy, Rose Bahar, trust me.
Track 7 on the album, Antidote by PBN. It's a cross-continental collaboration out of Australia and the UK. It is Zora Randhawa on Vaganachidi. He's another artist who's part of the team, who's part of the family. You've known him for decades, and it's just got a real fun, happy voice, man. I like his vibe. I've always liked his vibe. Obviously, worked with Zeus back in the day, but you getting him on this beat, it just feels such a nice popular tune, man. Where did this idea go from?
Like you said, Zora's just, this album, majority of this album, it's just calling up friends. It's not a case of constant artists. Zora, I've known him since my first Australia tour in 2009. Do you know what I mean? Here's my brother, Zeus is my brother. Make some noise for Zeus, by the way. He just turns to the melody. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, you guys know how many anthems and hits these guys have made, do you know what I mean? But Zora, with me, he wanted to do that signature PBN dance floor sound. And this song, again, bro, it was recorded 4 or 5 years ago, before lockdown, easily before lockdown. So the thing was, most of his catalog I had ready, because when I knew I was going to drop an album, he just going back through my catalog and seeing what I've got on my hard drives. And that song was there, and it's a Bangladesh dance floor track. And I remember Zora specifically says, he played it to his old man, and his old man hit it. He goes, I don't know the one. And it was one of those we just popped for ages. But we got it done. And it's like I said, signature PBN and Zora.
But look, the next one is track 8 on the album. We Dead Boys, once again with Rose Bahar, PBN. Let's spin it. Like, going back to what you said right at the beginning of this, yeah. We could pretend to be gangsters and whatever, and throw the guns up or whatever, but that ain't us, man. And do you know what? I think this song actually makes us feel, actually, you know what, we don't need to. Like, I guess as artists, sometimes think, that's tragic, we need to do that. Maybe we need to drop out something like that. But ultimately, you'll say, listen, man, it's a bad deal. Like, it was so shocking. We're them boys, man. We don't need to do anything. This is who we are. We're here to represent. And that's why it just sounds fire, because it's authentically us. And that's what seems to be coming through on this track.
Again, the thing is, like I said, this is an album, so it should be a body of work, and this song is current. It's got that throw, that boom, that vibe, but lyrically it's very current. And it's kind of saying, it's not one of that where, so I mean, we can stand where we need to stand, but we've got good morals, and that's what it's about. And this tune, again, penned by Rose Bahar, sung by Rose Bahar, he just comes out with his magic. It makes my job a lot easier, you know what I mean? So he's wrote this, and I was like, mate, this is so current. The same people in this room today, actually, where is he, Simon Nandra? Simon Nandra says it's the best track on the album. Big up Simon Nandra as well, but he's old school and derby. But like, to him, this is his favourite song on the album. That's absolutely fine, do you know what I mean? There's no right or wrong answer, so.
The first video from the album dropped this past week. Features Anna here on the vocals, features yourself on the vocals. Let's have a listen to it. It's LA. So like, the one thing like I've always kind of looked for now, especially in the world of music, is on like we went through a period where we're not having fun. Like, you're not having fun making music. You're kind of like double taking this and the other. This song just sounds like pure fun. Let's just make a tune. Let's make a banger. Let's have some fun. Let's dance. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let a bird pull a guy. Let a guy pull a bird. You know what I mean? Let's just get onto that dance floor and enjoy ourselves. How fun was it to make that track?
You summed it up, bro. Like, this was the last track on the album. The album was done, and I knew there was something missing, as in that innocent, fun, party, Bangladesh tune the thing is, our brown community are doing crazy things right now. Johnny, brown culture is everywhere. And for me, I just need to celebrate the girls who are doing their thing as well. Do you know what I mean? This was actually 2 different songs. Yeah, big up all the brown ladies now. But there's actually 2 different songs, so I merged them together and just had fun with it. And then we done a great video, proper traditional Punjabi, video. I've got Manpreet Tool to do some choreo for it, and it's like I said, it's just an innocent, fun song. It's gonna be hard to hate on this song, Jummy. It's just like I said, a good party song. I've represented the ladies, man. You know.
Good job, the message board days of that, because the hate would have ended up on that. But listen, 2 more tracks left. Okay, but we got track 10 on the album, once again with Rose on this one, PBN. Let's have a listen. We can do romance as well, can't we? You are worried. It's everything is encapsulated in this Antidote album. Talk to us about this one, Okay, but
Current vibes, happy music again. Honestly, like Rose is on this album because I've signed the guy and I want to push the guy as much as I can, but he's versatile. If you listen to the 3 songs he features on, they're all 4 songs? Yeah, 4 songs. Like they're all very different. And again, the same people think this is the best. I had a lady from America say this is the song she got on repeat. So for me, listen, it's a body of work. And I wanted to make sure that one track didn't sound the same as the other. That's the main thing for me. And yeah, it's just cool vibes.
I'm going to indulge myself a little bit on this last track. Because the first thing when I heard this album was went down to the final track. And I heard it in full. And then I rang you and I go, bro, best track on the album. And then I started thinking, I was like, why do I think it's the best track of the album? I'm an idiot. I'm like, I'll start analyzing songs for no reason. And then it just felt to me, I was like, in a really weird way, I've been kind of part of that PBN journey. Like, we first met in, 2003. And then when you actually listen to the lyrics of this song, and this is the one thing I will say to everyone, if you haven't done it already, don't treat it like a song. You need to go back and listen to every single word that Rose has said. Rose has written, PBN has written. And you get to live the story of PBN. And I think it's absolutely amazing. I think it's genius. And I'm sitting there going, yeah, I remember that, P. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I love the way he's written that into it. Yo, sick, that's cool. And the fact that you end it with, listen, we've done a lot. We've still got more to do. My favorite track on the album. And I think, Rose, the way you've sang it, the way you've written it, PBN, the way you've expressed it, there's so much more I could say, but I know people want to hear from you. Talk to us about the final track, Doctorate, music.
Again, I think I was just overwhelmed and very humbled in it to receive the title of Doctor of Music. And then I just wanted to kind of celebrate my career for me in a very selfish way. And I put it on the end of the album because I thought anybody's going to understand this. It's going to be the day one fans who have followed my journey. It's been full of ups and downs, more ups and downs, obviously. Do you know what I mean? And to get to this point, I just wanted to celebrate it. And this is where I am right now. So you guys need to listen to the album because it starts right from my very first song when I was at university with Bobby, and we got the Ajme Piniyas, the Jam Punjabis, the Ashiks, the Pritte Moves, the Kani Jandas, and it's how that whole journey happened. And I'm just, I don't know, I was just proud and I was like, this is the right time to do it, and this is where I am now, and it's not over just shit, We have a glass and we turn the music up and we party because they're bored here in my voice. But listen, like I said, this was unplanned, so thank you so much everyone for turned up. We don't do this stuff anymore. We don't really do launch parties. We don't even drop albums. Zeus needs to drop an album. Hey, family needs to drop an album. Like, Simon needs to drop it. Jassi needs to drop an album. We get back to it, man. But listen, let's not keep them anymore. Enjoy the party. I'll have a drink with all you guys and mingle, turn the music up, enjoy the night. Thank you so much. God bless.